the ghost you saw did not come from the spirit world at all? What if it came from you, born not from death, but from thought, from your fears, your beliefs, your imagination? Today, we're investigating one of the most controversial ideas in paranormal research. Can the human mind create a ghost? Welcome back to the Curiosity Files. I'm Larry Flaxman, best-selling author, paranormal theorist, and investigator of the unexplained. Each week, we examine the hidden layers of reality where science intersects with the supernatural. Today, we are diving deep into a theory that could explain hauntings, poltergeists, and even cryptids. What if some paranormal entities are not the spirits of the dead, but thought forms created by the living? The word tulpa originates from Tibetan mysticism, where monks believed it was possible to create autonomous entities through focused meditation and intention. These were not imagined beings. They were known as thought forms, mental constructs so vividly and intensely visualized that they were believed to take on lives of their own. Some served as spiritual assistants. Others, according to some tradition, began to act independently. In modern times, this concept has moved far beyond the Himalayan temples. Today, many paranormal researchers propose that tulpas could explain everything from spirit attachment and hauntings to urban legends and mass hysteria. This leads us to a compelling question. Are all ghosts the spirit of the dead? Or could some be born entirely from the human mind? In the 1970s, a group of Canadian researchers conducted an unusual experiment to explore that very question. They created a fictional ghost named Philip Aylesford, inventing an elaborate backstory for a 17th century English nobleman who never actually existed. The team, fully aware that Philip was fictional, began holding seances together, engaging in focused group sessions with the intention of contacting him. Then, the unexpected began to occur. The table moved, lights flickered, knocks and raps responded directly to their questions on cue. The ghost that they had made up began to act like a real entity. Was this a case of group psychology, subconscious psychokinesis, or did they unintentionally create a tulpa, a thought form ghost brought to life by shared belief and expectation? And if this was possible in a controlled setting, how many other so-called ghosts might be created without even knowing it? One of the most unsettling modern parallels is the Slender Man phenomena. Slender Man began as an internet meme in 2009, born from a Photoshop contest, fully acknowledged as fiction. But within months, people began to report sightings of the figure. They claimed to see him in forests, at the edge of their vision, and even in their dreams. What started as an online story evolved into a living urban legend. In at least one tragic case, belief in Slenderman directly contributed to real-world violence. So, how does a fictional character, known to be fake, gain such power over perception and behavior? Could fear, belief, and collective intention have created something real? Is Slenderman a modern tulpa formed by the focused energy of thousands or even millions of minds? If enough people believe in something, does it begin to exist? Now, let's explore the scientific ideas that could support this phenomena. Some research in the field of quantum consciousness suggests that the mind is not confined to the brain. Instead, consciousness may function as a field of energy that interacts with the external world. If thoughts carry energy and intention shapes outcomes, then focused belief might be capable of forming localized energetic structures, entities that we perceive as ghosts. Psychological research supports this from another angle. Expectation bias shows that people are far more likely to see or feel something when they believe it will occur. In environments charged with fear or suggestion, even minor stimuli can trigger full-blown hallucinations or sensations. Then there are mass hysteria events, documented cases where entire communities experience shared visions, illnesses, or paranormal activity without any physical cause. Could some hauntings be collective thought forms, tulpas, sustained by shared belief? If the mind can shape individual reality, what happens when many minds focus on the same idea? This is where the story takes a darker turn. Some individuals today intentionally create tulpas. There are actually online communities devoted to the practice. Over time, a number of these individuals have reported that their tulpas developed autonomy, saying and doing things that the creator did not intend or expect. Imagine the potential scale of this effect when thousands of people focus on the same frightening figure, be it a ghost, a demon, or a cryptid. Could they unknowingly bring something into existence? If the human mind can create a ghost, is it also capable of creating something hostile? So, what do you believe? Are all ghosts the spirit of the dead? Or could some of them be reflections of our own thoughts, our fears, beliefs, and imaginations made real? Could haunted houses, shadow people, and even creatures in the woods be tulpas, birthed from collective focus rather than spiritual origin? And if that is true, what else might we be creating each day without even realizing it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your experiences, your theories, and your questions. And if you enjoy this kind of deep, evidence-based exploration into paranormal psychology and fringe science, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching. I'm Larry Flaxman, and this is the Curiosity Files.